Hello and welcome back to the Tim Foster YouTube channel, and today you find me in Chelsea, surprisingly close to the video that I filmed for my the end of my Defender meetup. But we are here with the VASS EV Defender 90 and I cannot wait to take you around this car because it is pretty cool. Okay, so here it is then, next to my Defender, the VASS Defender 90 electric. So this was originally a TD5 and you can see it says electric there underneath, and it's been fully nut and bolt restored, and I have to say it's absolutely fantastic. I know the kind of EV revolution is what should we say, polarizing some. But you know, if this was an everyday car around London, I think it would actually be really fantastic. So this car has been converted from a TD5 and it now has a Tesla Model 3 battery pack in the front where the engine used to be. But as I said, nut and bolt restored. So inside, it's completely updated, and you can see here there's no, where the gear stick used to be, there's absolutely nothing. You have of course all the drive buttons there in the middle, so a complete change. So this car will drive 170 to up to 200 miles on a charge, so a really decent amount. As I said, if you're, you know, maybe not if you're crossing the whole country, but a really decent amount. The company's called VASS, as you can see there on the front, and they do a really great job of this. So it has 286 horsepower, which is incredible for a Defender, and 600 Newton meters of torque. It does not sound like they're yobbos down there. It's nice and quiet for when you're going around. So 200 miles, 600 Newton meters of torque, and it looks brilliant. I've got mine here as well, just for comparison, because they're both Chorus Grey. But they're both looking absolutely amazing. Would you buy an EV Defender? Let me know. Of course, this is where you charge it instead of putting the fuel in. They've made it really apparent there, of course, because this is their kind of show vehicle. But inside, the interior is beautiful. Really well made. Of course, it has all the TD5 kind of bits behind there. It has a CarPlay screen in the middle there as well. And I'm going to take it out for a little bit of a drive to see what I think of the car. If you're just plugging it into the mains, it will charge up in around 11-12 hours. So if you're putting it in overnight, not a problem at all. But it will fast charge 20 to 90% in 40 minutes if you're going, you know, if you're going on one of those fast chargers. But what do you think of an electric Defender? Let me know in the comments below. So this is the interior of mine. Obviously I've got my water bottle. It's got the center console and obviously that big gear stick there. Obviously, as you all know, I need to do some upgrades to mine, but this is what it looks like in the interior of a kind of, you know, a 2010 diesel. And then let's really quickly go over to the interior here, just so you can really quickly see the difference. So there's a massive difference. Look, there's nothing here where my gear stick was. The steering wheel there obviously has these beautifully, really nice restored seats. They look absolutely fantastic. So a really big difference, and of course it has the CarPlay screen as well. I think that's absolutely a must-have these days. But if you're owning a car and owning a Defender in central London, is an electric the way to go? So you've got diesel, you've got electric. Which one are you choosing if you're choosing a Defender for central London? You get the looks, but then you don't get the ULEZ, you don't get the congestion charge, and you get a nice, smooth, quiet ride. Let me know what you're choosing. We are off then in the electric Defender. Oh wow, it's so crazy. So like, it really does make a difference when you take your foot off the accelerator. Wow, it has some go compared to compared to mine. That is incredible. I mean, I'm only in a 20 here, so you're only going up there, but I mean, that is so different. And when you take your foot off the accelerator, it's literally like I'm putting my foot straight on the brake. You almost don't even need to brake. This is a very different Defender experience to what I'm used to. Very different. And you can hear all the little noises and rattles, you know, from the car as well, which I'm not used to hearing because it's drowned out by the diesel engine. Let's do a little bit of a squirt here. Wow! The acceleration is incredible. This is so cool. So just chilling around central London, driving an electric Defender, what a different experience this is. I tell you what, I know this might annoy some people, but I actually really like this, especially around central. Defenders aren't really made for central London though, are they? So I mean, you know, you'll have your opinions what you will, but it's cool, I have to admit. You can hear all the little noises from like the back and the clanking and on the road, from the suspension there when we go over a speed bump. This is really chill, and especially I've been hearing from a lot of Defender owners that recently, you know, ULEZ and LEZ charges are becoming such more of a cost. You know, LEZ charge and ULEZ is now £100, so for a lot of Defenders they're having to pay £100, you know, just to drive into central London. That's not even to the congestion charge zone. So this is free, so you don't have to pay anything. So is it worth the conversion? This car's for sale for £100,000. Now, that's a lot of money for a Defender. £100,000 is a lot of money, but is this the future of where Defenders are going? We've just driven it. There's a few of the boys having a look around it. I think they're searching their wallets for the cash to buy one, if I'm honest. So really, really cool experience. Such a different Defender experience to what I'm used to. The acceleration was incredible. I hear 6.4 seconds to 60 compared to a regular Defender of if it gets to 60. So really, really cool experience. And I think for central London, or for London if you're going on short trips, you know, in the countryside, why not have that quiet Defender experience, but with the views and the kind of style that we all know and love. So for me, I actually think it's quite nice. I know the cost is a little bit expensive right now, but I still think it's a really, really cool car, and I think it could be, you know, where the future's going. So thank you to VASS for letting me drive their electric Defender. It's the first time I've driven an electric Defender, especially in central London, where I think it's probably, you know, where they're going to be used. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.